from the tap to tales galore. Oh, taste of stories, spinning yeast and grain. Mr. B goes round the world again. So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.
Hello, welcome back, or welcome to Mr. B's Home Brews and Beer Reviews. I'm back from my, I call it an autumn break, and it's a bit like, I just needed that break from doing YouTube videos. I was sort of saying, a bit of an explanation why I was losing the mojo. I was doing beer reviews, and I don't know if anyone else out there who's doing beer reviews feels the same sort of way. You do beer reviews, and then you get into this sort of, you start doing beer reviews, and then you feel like every beer that you buy, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas as well. It's Christmas. Every beer that you buy, you feel like you've got to review. And I was getting to a point where I wanted to enjoy some beers. So when I was going buying a beer, I'd put it in the fridge, and I'd think, I can't drink that until I review it. And I was like, why? I want to enjoy beers like I used to enjoy beers. I love beer. I love everything to do with beer. And I was starting to sort of dislike the enjoyment of beer, the hobby that is of beer and brewing. And I started to think, don't want to do a video, I just want to drink the beer. So I have been doing that. I have been enjoying beers. I've been enjoying some great beers. Did a video just to show some of the beers I've had since I've not been doing videos, and they've been fantastic beers, and it's been fantastic not reviewing them, just actually enjoying the beer. Now, I'm going forward, I'm still going to review beers, but I'm only going to review the beers I want to review, and not every beer that I seem to grab from my local bottle shop or somewhere. Supermarket beers, no problem. They're easy ones. Beers that people send to me, I'm going to review them. No, that is, definitely going to review them. But beers that I buy myself, it's like from a lot of my local breweries, and buy Sure Shot beers. I'll review the beer, and I've sort of, by the time I'm going to sit down and enjoy it, I've drank it. And it's like, so you're getting another beer, and you're just thinking. Plus, some of the beers I've been reviewing from, like, local breweries, I'll review that beer. It can be a great beer. And then you guys and girls can't get that beer because it's a one-off beer. So what I'm thinking, okay, yeah, it's a great beer, but no one can buy that now. So yeah, some of them I'll still review when they're like that, some of the one-off stuff, but I'm not going to review every single Marble, Sure Shot, Red Willow, Track, who else is it? Did I say Marble? Cloudwater. I'm not going to review every beer I get and every beer I get from a bottle shop. Sometimes I'm just going to enjoy the beer, and what I'll do, I'll take a picture, little video of what it looks like, and maybe add it onto a beer review. And I'm going to cut right back on the beer reviews. I'm not going to be doing that as I was Modern Mondays, Tap Thursdays, Trad Tuesdays. I'm just going to do them when and if I like. And also with my homebrewing stuff, I'm going to do some separate during in the homebrew world on YouTube. So on BrewTube, it's called Homebrew Wednesday. So Homebrew Wednesday videos, it's just really an update on your homebrewing. So I'm going to start doing some of them. So that's not every Wednesday, but I'm going to do Homebrew Wednesday, update on what's happening in the brewing bit. Also, I'll carry on doing my grain to glass. That's no problem. I'll do my tastings. I've done some brewing, and I haven't done a grain to glass because I didn't video them, but I'll do a review, a tasting video, not a review, like a tasting of them beers. So in the fridge behind me, I've got a red rye IPA that I've brewed that's in the keg. That's actually on the CO2 at the moment. I've got a West Coast in there, which will be going out to a few people. There's Simo, David Wilson, Craig, and Baz will be getting them. And yeah, so I'm coming back, but I'm coming back a bit more relaxed on the video front and picking and choosing the videos I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm definitely going to do the videos and reviews on the ones that get sent to me. David Wilson, I've got a couple in here I've still got to do for you. I'm actually drinking one now from Barry from All the Beer No Idea. I've done this video before I did this, but that video is going to be out after this video. That's a nice beer. So I'm coming back slowly, not as many videos, because I don't want to lose that mojo again, that love of doing the videos. When I first started, loved doing the videos, loved doing the beer reviews, the homebrewing stuff, and I've bought some new books. That's got me back into thinking about my homebrewing, more creative again, and that's going to be a separate video. My homebrew will be a separate video to this. I'll do a homebrew update, and also not forgetting Kevin from Shark. It's not Shark Homebrewing anymore. Oh, I've put it in because I've forgotten his YouTube channel now, Shark Adventures. Anyway, we do a sort of a bi-monthly homebrew update. It's like a live, but I'm going to also do my own updates as well in between them, and then just use that platform to do a live with Kevin, because I really enjoy that, because it's really interesting. Yeah, like I say, I want to concentrate on doing a few more. The videos I really enjoyed doing last year, even though we're still in 2024, is the ones where I'd looked into a beer style. And I got a couple of examples of that beer style and looked into it and got some interesting notes I thought was interesting. I like that sort of stuff because it's a bit geeky, and I like to do that sort of stuff. So like the porter thing, looking at the history and stuff. So going forward, I'm going to do a couple of them this year as well. When I went out to Manchester with my son, that was a bit of a lie. I did a beer review in a pub, and we just went from tap rooms, maybe some more of that sort of stuff. So I'm going to keep it mixed up like I do, but it's not going to be as focused every week. Pretty much it was every night, not drinking every night, but there was a video coming out every day with a beer review. I'm going to pull back on that, pick and choose which ones I want to review, or the ones that I get asked to review. So it's like David Wilson has set me up a little bit because he won Simo's beers. So there's a Northern Monk one and there's a Brew York one. I've got to do a review on that. I can't say I'm looking forward to that, but it's a bit of fun. And also, there's an idea that Kevin gave me, and I think Mrs. B is keen to do it as well, is me and Mr. Well, I'll tell you what, find out on my homebrew update what that's going to be about. Also, I'm dropping the football-themed videos, because I had to commit to them every week. And then you can imagine now, it's like match weeks. The Christmas period, it's going to be crazy. I can't keep up. Didn't think about that at the beginning. So I'm dropping that because that is putting additional pressure on me to get something done. And I don't want to get something done. I just want to take it more chilled, more relaxed, more enjoyable for me, and hopefully more enjoyable for you folk that are watching. So that's basically what it is. It just fell out of love, lost my mojo, and I wasn't enjoying doing the beer reviews as much as I used to be. But now I'm back. Done this one, really enjoyed doing this one, so yeah, let's see how it goes. And like I said, my homebrew updates will be coming separate video. Anyway, as you've seen the title, this is also an unboxing video because I've been kindly sent a box of beers. But I'll tell you what, before that, also in the video, the title, hopefully, if I'm doing this right, 'cause it's been a while, what are you drinking Christmas Day? Let me show you what I've got planned to drink on Christmas Day 2024. Right, so I want to take it easy during the day. I don't want to be drinking a big hitting beer during the day. So thought, okay, let's go sensible. So the first one, see, these won't be reviewed, is Kernels Table Beer. And this is coming in at 3.3%. I've not put my glasses on because I've forgotten to do that again. And that is a Citra and Mosaic Pale Ale. Bottle condition from the Kernel. Perfect when you sat at the table. 3.3%. I want to keep the beers lower ABV during the day, whilst I can just enjoy the day, enjoy the family, and not get too drunk. So I'll be having a table beer to start with. Moving on, a couple of beers from Track. So this is Track's 2 year, and then again it's a table beer, Citra and Mosaic. So this is like the same beer, but from Track, and this one is a 3%. So we've got a 3.3% and a 3%. Citra Mosaic, just to enjoy at the table, as it says, a table beer. Another one from Track, and this is English Bitter. This is coming in at 3.2%. I think Track do really good cask beer. So I'm hoping that this traditional bitter is a good beer from them. Is it a collab or anything? I don't know, because it's got an R on the back there. The selection series celebrates the beer styles that laid the foundations of the UK's modern craft beer scene. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. A smooth malt forward bitter with light notes of bread and toasted biscuits. A balanced bitterness finishes this delicious session beer. See, I'm not reviewing it so I can read the can as well. And that sounds perfect for Christmas Day. So there's 3 beers already in the 3% range. So after I've had them, I think I'm just going to bump it up slightly. And at the end of the meal, I'm going to be looking at something from Balance. And this is coming in at a whopping... What's this? It's only a 6%. This is part of their experimental series. It's a wild ale, and this is Acorn. So this is inspired by the flavour contributing of oak to our beer. Sorry, I should put my glasses on. We wondered whether different parts of the oak tree, different parts of the tree, I'm putting words in there, could be used to bring interesting, complex flavours. The answer, yes, they can. The acorns picked from James's parents, James and Will, the owners, the founders, the brewers, everything, the blenders, garden, were fermented for 12 months before adding to the beer. They bring soft vanilla and intriguing nuttiness alongside amontillado, sherry notes. There is a subtle savoury finish with fruity funk, champagne dryness, and creamy hazelnut. That allow 24 hours to settle and pour gently to leave yeast in the bottle. Well, I'll be getting that yeast at the end in the glass as well. So that to me is just a proper celebration beer for Christmas Day. It really is. So at the end of the meal, I'm going to kick back and have a few glasses of that after I've had my table beers. Then as the evening rolls on, I'm going to try something from Sure Shot, and this is a New England IPA. This is coming in at 6%, so we're same here, we've got the 6% theme. So I'm going from something like this, just to have something that maybe, watching the TV, playing the game, whatever I'm going to be doing. Just a nice fruity flavour, something smooth as well. So that, I thought, why not? If I'm going to have something maybe around, late evening, a snack, I think New England will go well. And then I thought, what can I have to finish the day off? I want something decadent, something local. So why not go with a Red Willow? And we've got there Mac Forest Gatto. And this is a stout at 8.2%, limited edition. Mac Forest is in Macclesfield. Red Willow's in Macclesfield. It's not a million miles away from Greater Manchester. And this decadent release takes its inspiration from the rich cherry gatto of the Mac Forest region surrounding the brewery. It drips with creamy chocolate and of course a good hit of booze. So there you go, 8 point, and that will finish my night, and then I can go off to bed, and maybe I'll have a little bit of a drop of rum just to finish it, because I've got a chocolate rum which is really, really good. So what are you going to have Christmas Day? That's my Christmas Day beers. I may have something else in between, I don't know, but that is what I'm looking at having Christmas Day, and I'm really looking forward to it. Comment below, is that a good selection? Would you do anything different? What are you going to do Christmas Day? So there's my Christmas Day beers. On to the final bit, which is that unboxing. Sorry, this is a bit of a long video. So I got a message from Disco, from Rasco and Disco Beer Reviews, and he said that he promised me a while back. I did a live with Disco, and if you've not seen Disco, go and check out Rasco and Disco Beer Reviews. I'll put the link in below. He does some great videos, and he does some great lives where he's doing 3, maybe 4 beer. He does a review, he talks about all sorts, he talks about beers, he talks about a bit about football, and some of them, depending on which live you're catching on. He's a Plymouth Argyle fan. So, yeah, go and check him out. It's absolutely fantastic. I've been on a couple of lives with him as well, and he's just a really decent bloke, and he loves his darts, and he loves his beers, but he was never a fan of Citra. And yeah, he's having a couple of beers now with Citra in, and it's interesting, but I'm not going to spoil it. Go and check out his videos, fantastic, and just drop him a subscribe as well. So he works at Perryvale. So Perryvale Brewery. I don't know a lot about Perryvale. And it says, "Hey Rob, cheers and enjoy the beers. Merry festive times, Disco." That is lovely, Disco. That really is. I've told Disco that when I brew something that he might like, which I don't think he's going to like my West Coast or my red IPA, because it might be a little bit too hoppy. Don't know. Comment if you do like him, Disco, and I could send you that. But I may send him something anyway that's not homebrewed. That's coming from near me. So let's get into it. I appreciate this, really do. So fantastic packaging, Disco. Really is. Got lots of. I've got another wig, which is great. Got a wig. That's superb. Really, really good. Wow, you've sent me a box of beers. You've sent me a whole box of beers. This is unbelievable. Wow, I did not expect this. And the packaging is fantastic. Okay, so first one. Perryvale Beaver. Oh, it's a bitter. Oh, it's a bitter. 3.4%. Can you see? I hope you can see these on this. Like I say, I've not done this for a while. Beaver, a 3.4% bitter. All these will be reviewed as well. So these are not just for me to drink. I want to review these because I want to give Perryvale a shout out. I really, really do. So we've got the Beaver. We've got two. That's fantastic. I can just enjoy one. That I was saying about me reviewing. I can enjoy one. Superb. That's what I need to start doing. Doubling up. You know, that might be the answer. Double up, Rob. Double up. So that's superb. That is bitter. It's right down my street. It really is. So we've got lemon sour. I love lemons. Ask Mrs. B. Lemons, lemon, anything lemon. Lemon sour. This is free. These are fantastic. Tell you what, these are Christmas Day beers, aren't they? 3%. Maybe I'm going to change my mind already. Christmas pudding. Pastry stout from Perryvale. 7%. I'm going to have to get me, I have to crack on that and get some of these reviewed. Perryvale Pastry Stout Christmas Pudding. That's got to be out. I've got to do that soon because, yeah, it's Christmas. So I need to get it done. Wild, these are great. Wild Green. Golden Ale, 4%. You notice I'm not reading too much because I don't like to read an awful lot when I'm going to be reviewing them. Next one. Very pale ale coming in at 4 point. These are all very good session beers. They really, obviously, the Christmas pudding is not a session beer. So that's a pale. Oh, see, doubling up. It's perfect. It's a way forward, isn't it? It really is. I think Disco might do that. Very special Imperial Honey Pale Ale. Mr. B and the honey. Is that local honey, Disco? I bet it is. You can't see you not being local honey. Very crisp. Nettle Pilsner. That's going to be good as well. Nettles. Foraged locally. Around the brewery. I bet they are. This is Christmas, isn't it? Wild green. There we go. Doubled. Losing me now behind this. Ooh. The Budweiser Harmonies. American Lager, 5.2%. Hope of the States. Oh, it's a what do we call it now? See, it's doing that well. It's a collab. So it's Hope of the States and Perryvale Brewery. Hope of the States looks like it's a UK brewery. Never heard of them. That's going to be interesting. I'll have to do some, like I always do, I'll have to do a little bit of digging about the brewery. So I'll have to put some information about Perryvale up as well when I do these. And another Christmas one. Very merry. Pine infused pale ale. I've got a pine infused balanced beer I'm going to have on Christmas Eve. So I might have that and that. I think that's it. That's my Christmas Eve. Them two right there. And that balance is my Christmas Eve beers. So expect to see these reviews out as well. Probably just after Christmas, as in between Christmas and New Year. Because I am spending some time away with Mrs. B as well at that point. But if I get them done Christmas Eve, I'll try and get them out maybe Boxing Day. Let's see. Thank you so much, Disco. I'll send you a couple of beers back. A couple of beers doesn't seem enough now. I mean, this is unreal. It really, really is. And I'll be honest, as I always am, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really do appreciate that. That is fantastic. Wow, what we got there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 beers. 12 beers. I am spoilt, really am. And hopefully, you know, something to look forward to and enjoy. Okay, so that's my first video back as such, where I'm actually on the camera. Thank you everyone who subscribed. Lovely, lovely folks. I never expected to get over, I think, 800 subscribers now, and it's really, really appreciated. Like I say, it's all for me. It's a hobby. It's fun. I love doing it. I had a blip where it's just become a bit of a chore rather than enjoying it. I'm back. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do less reviewing, bit more homebrew updates, less videos, but still quite consistent. And that goes for Bramhall Does as well, because I've not touched Bramhall Does for the amount of time as well, really. I'll get some videos back on there, but all I'm going to say is the football videos have stopped. They was putting too much pressure on me, and I'm looking forward to the new year, and maybe some lives as well. And I like to take, basically, out of Disco, he does lives, fantastic. He's there, he drinks 3 beers, does a review, has a chat, and it's like an hour. I think that's what I like. I think that I love that. So go and check that out, and I think I might do some of that going into 2025 as well, and maybe some more stuff from Mrs. B, some mystery stuff from Mrs. B, because I do enjoy the mystery beers from Mrs. B. Comment below, but have a fantastic Christmas, Merry Christmas, have a fantastic New Year, and yeah, let's just talk and let's keep chatting, because honestly, it does help your mental health when you come back feeling fresh and ready to go again. Thank you so much for your support since I've been going, and hopefully into 2025. And all I've got to say is, if you can see me, cheers, and I'll see you on the review of this. Cheers everyone.
So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.